Hello, guys. Today I'm gonna talk to you about a written by Stephen King book, and he's also the writer of this movie, Silver Bullet, from 1985, directed by Daniel Atlas. Don't know who the fuck that is, but okay. But it got Gary Busey as Uncle Red. Uncle Red is a, live, take, take every day like it is, carpe diem kind of guy. But he really loves his nephew, Marty Costo, who's played by Corey Haim, who we know from The Lost Boys, of course, and then the reality show the two Corys or something, or whatever that thing was. He sadly killed himself, so rest in peace is Corey Haim. But he's in a wheelchair in this movie, and he gets a like motorized wheelchair with extra gas on it, so it can go really fast from Uncle Red. So we Gary Busey is there, like that. But, his mom, is always saying, keep it easy with him. He keep it easy, yeah, but he can take a punch. He can take a punch, and he's always laughing. All those pearly white teeth that Gary Busey has, you know. Then we also have Everett McGill. Now, Everett McGill is also in a slasher horror movie, The People Under the Stairs. And then you've also got, I love Twin Peaks. Why? Because it does have horror elements in it, but also mystery, thriller, drama, romance. It has every genre in one series. And Everett McGill plays Big Ed from Big Ed Gas Station. He's called Reverend Lowe in this one. Now you've got one cool scene in this one. By the way, I'm not gonna spoil it. But there's one cool scene in this movie where a vigilante group sees on the news that there are already 3 or 4 people being killed, mauled to pieces, and at some point vigilante groups are in a bar, come together, go on their pickups, like in Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers, and the Reverend is calling them to come back. Don't do it, don't do it. And sorry, Reverend, we're gonna do this. And they go, they have some baseball bats, some rifles. And the thing is, they all, of course, and it's a creepy scene because they're in this wooded area, this forest area, and you've got this mist that comes to here. And then you see a few of those guys taken down underneath the mist, and the other guy sees that and he's taken down underneath the mist. It reminded me by a movie that I saw, also a horror movie. Can't remember it now, but okay. And they eventually, there's this guy who is the last guy standing, who's taken by the mist. He had the baseball bat, and you see the baseball bat coming up and hit down on the guy, and you see blood on the baseball bat, and more blood, and he killed every one of these vigilantes. Now the fun fact is that they played in Chester Mills. This is near Castle Rock, and Castle Rock, of course, near Castle Rock, and Derry. Castle Rock from the series Castle Rock, and Derry from the It movie, of course. Um, Also, they started shooting without a proper werewolf suit. They didn't have a werewolf suit. And I believe that the producer, not the director, was really angry and sad about how the werewolf looked, because the guy they used to be the werewolf was a professional dancer, so he could, look like a werewolf, move like a werewolf. But yeah, in my opinion, the werewolf looked fine, but yeah, it's not the same werewolves like The Howling or American Werewolf in London. No, it's a lower class werewolf. It doesn't look the same, but it's still, it still looked the part. And actually, you don't see a lot of the werewolf. You see the werewolf at the end, because at some point, Gary Busey being Uncle Red, Corey Haim, he knows who the werewolf could be, and the werewolf, the person who he thinks it could be, saw him, and he's gonna go after him the next full moon. So Gary Busey, being Gary Busey, the uncle, the good uncle, he makes a bullet, 44.44 caliber, and he asks for it to make it silver bullet, melt this into a silver bullet. And okay, and the maker of the bullets says, why? Just, a souvenir to kill werewolves, perhaps. Yeah, and he said it in a serious way, because he knew that a werewolf was hunting Charles Mill. So he has this one bullet, one chance, made of complete silver. And that's where I'm gonna leave you. It's a good movie. The acting is great. Gary Busey is on top. Corey Haim is great. Actually, I think you got Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. They're kind of on the same level. Maybe Corey Haim is a little bit better even. In Lost Boys, I liked Corey Haim a little bit more. Like, when he says to his bird, "You're a goddamn shit-sucking vampire." That's just the lines he delivered. And now, so, the movies that I seen him were, yeah, maybe, I'm not sure. I think just a level above, a level, not much, but he's a good actor. Everett McGill plays the role as the Reverend of the town, and the other actors, the side actors, the bar guy, the guard from the bar, the vigilantes, the mom from Corey Haim, they all play the parts. It's a naturally delivered part, delivered roles, delivered roles. So it's a small town. They don't have a lot of sheriff. They only have one sheriff. That's it. And even in the bar, when these guys wanted to go on a vigilante, the sheriff is there, and the reverend is there, and is saying to him, "You can't let them do that." And the sheriff is, "You're right. You can't do that. That's not how we do things like that." They all go like, "Get out of the way, get out." And the sheriff's going, "I did my best." Okay. So yeah, but that was a creepy scene. That's probably the creepiest scene in the entire movie, and a tense scene at the end when they're waiting for the werewolf to attack, and it can be at any time. At a time that I just take a drink like this, and then boom, the werewolf comes out through the wall, and yeah, you know what happens then. So no, good movie. Um, especially worth a watch. One of the better werewolf movies, in my opinion, from the 80s. Like I said, a werewolf costume wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst either. So, Silver Bullet, go see it. See you next time.